watching Trap News. I'm your host, Cool JC, along with my co-host,
the lovely Laura.
So Laura, I'm reading an article on the internet the other day, and it was talking about teenage kids that was they were scared of their sexuality. A lot of them was in the closet and didn't know how to come out and tell their immediate family how they feel. You know, their true feelings and what have you. And I thought it was very interesting how they were living this life of fear. You know, and a lot of us can't relate to that problem. Mm-hmm. So what do you think about teens that are scared of their sexuality? They're scared to come out and admit that they're gay, and they've been having these feelings locked up in this closet for a very long time.
Well, personally, you know, it's easier to come out to strangers than it is to your own family. Mm-hmm. You grow up with these people, you figure that, you know them to the full extent, you know everything there is to know about them, and then you turn around and all of a sudden they're going to throw this on you like, hey, I'm gay. You know, it's kind of a catch-22 in a way. You know, not only are they experiencing their own emotions, but the family has to experience their own as well. You know, they have to come to terms with it and learn how to accept a new person in their eyes. Yeah. It's not the person they grew up with. Yeah. It's a completely different person. Mm-hmm. So there is a...
cut you off, but is there? Because like I said, I could speak from personal experience with my nephew. So I'm gonna give this problem a face. When my nephew came out, you know, a lot of family members didn't accept him right off the bat. You know what I'm saying? But you know me, I think I'm open to it. So, and I look at it this way here: it's life, it happens. I'll tell you what, another interesting story too. With Michael Sanders, football player, when he came out. A lot of people, you know, they had mixed emotions about it, you know. But we can't sit here and play ourselves like a football team. There's not one gay person in our locker room, you know.
That's like when the issue with the Navy came up whenever I was in the Navy, and they were talking about making it an open, instead of the don't ask, don't tell policy, if they should just allow gay people to publicly say that they are, you know. Personally, my opinion is you are who you are. There is no in between. You look at some of the people in the Navy, you know they are fabulous, okay? So you want to turn around and deny them the fact of them being themselves. And, you know, I sit there, there's another thing where, okay, there was a guy, totally fabulous. He was amazing. I loved him. Everybody knew he was gay. Everybody. There was no hiding it. He just didn't say it out loud. Well, the problem came where now you're telling him that he can't say he's gay, you know. Just because you're gay don't mean that you like everybody, you know. Like, it doesn't mean, like, if you're a man, it doesn't mean that I want to hit on you, you know. It's kind of like, you know, as a woman, you know, if I'm attracted to another person, you know, or another female, that's one thing. I'm not attracted to every male that I see. Yeah.
I think that was a problem I had to get over to. The what's the term are you looking for? Homophobic. Homophobia. I was very homophobic. And that's something I had. You know, as you age and as you get older, you mature. Now,
unless your nephew is into incest, I don't think there's a problem there.
No problem. No, it wasn't no problem at all. But I just look at it as you know, life itself is experience. So we all grow from different experience, no matter what it is. I mean, you have to be able to grow. If you living a life with no purpose and no growth, then what are you living for? And
true. There's also the aspect that a lot of the LGBTQ community, they're more prone to bullying. So why would you want to come out if you're in school and say, you know, I'm gay when the bullying, you know, is such a huge factor? I don't want to get beat up every day because, you know, my sexual conduct, you know, like, so, I mean, I completely understand where they're scared. I think it boils down to what you feel comfortable with.
And if any of you guys out there suffering from this and you're scared to come out, you know, just look at it. It's always help. and just reach out to someone. I mean, you don't have to fight this thing alone. You don't have to be alone.
Did you know that 19 to 29% of gay and lesbian students and 18 to 28% of bisexual students have experienced dating violence in the prior years? As well as 14 to 31% of gay and lesbian students and 17 to 32% of bisexual students have been forced to have sexual intercourse at some point of their lives. There needs to be more research on transgender students, but there was one study that showed 55 transgender youth found about 25% of them have reported suicides.
Wow. Thanks for watching Trap News. I'm your host, Cool JC.
With your co-host, Laura.
And make sure you keep it locked in and stay tuned to the next episode.